Well, welcome to Higher Realm Channeling. Thank you for joining with us. Tonight, the word that we've been given is balance. And so tonight, the channeling will be related to, hopefully, balance. I don't know, we'll see. All right, if you'll take a deep breath with us and allow us to step aside. Everybody, they're already here, so it won't take long. Welcome, my children. I am so glad to see you. Tonight's topic is often misunderstood. We wish to discuss the topic of balance with you. Balance is not what you think. Balance is not that every day you have balance in your life. That is not ever going to happen. We wish to help you understand what balance really is. Balance means over a time period. Many of your spiritual teachings talk about there is a time for each thing. Last week, they talked about the fact that there is a planting time and a growth time and a harvest time. We agree with this as well. We wish for you to understand that balance means there is a time that you must work. There is a time where you toil. There is a time where you are tired. And there needs to be also time where you rest, where you find peace in yourself, where you connect with your higher self, as was done earlier in a visualization. We wish for you to understand that channeling that we do on balance means that it is different times for different things, different times for different seasons in your life. There may come a time where you have a larger period of time where you are not busy. This is a time for you to go inside, to meditate, to connect, to have introspection. We want you to have time for that. If you are always too busy, then you will be, as you call it, burned out. You will be too tired. You must have some time to work and some time to play. You must have some time where what you do is relax, connect. Your spiritual practices are extremely important. Every day, we ask that you do something to help you connect with your spirituality. Whether that is to meditate, whether that is to listen to a guided imagery, whether that is music, we do not care. But we know you must, on a regular basis, connect to all aspects of who you are. And that means also you must pay attention, as has been mentioned in previous channels, to your avatar. You must pay attention to your physical form and health as well. So balance is not only in your life each day, but it is also all the aspects of who you are. So coming here this evening, coming to these events here at this center allows you to have balance of community, of your group of people, your family. It is a chance for you to have that give and take and connection with other like-minded people. That is part of balance. If you are too alone or too in the world, then you no longer have that balance or connection. So think about your life in every aspect, from physical to mental, emotional, community, service, all of those pieces, and know that they all must be in balance. And you may not do them all every day. Some days you may do a small time of connecting to spirit and a long time of doing the 3D work that is required. This is okay. But make sure that you have time to revive yourself, to regenerate, to nurture yourself, whether that is with healthy food, whether that is with clean water, whether that is with meditation or even silence and pulling away. That is all good. But know that it is a pattern in life. So again, I wish to be very clear. It does not mean that every single day you must find time for each of these things equally. That does not happen. That is not balance. Balance is seasons. Balance is knowing that you're doing your best in all the areas and that right now maybe it is more time to work. Maybe right now it is more time to put in place what is needed for you in 3D so you are safe and secure as your energies evolve and move you up into other levels. That may be what it's time for right now. For some of you, it is not. For some of you, it is time to rest. It is time for you to breathe and to sit back and to take more time for spiritual retreat or spiritual experiences. It may be time for you to put more focus on your physical form for health. It is not every day everything. It is a balance in the whole system. We wish for you to have that homeostasis on a regular basis, not have it just every day. It does not exist that way. Many of you have misunderstood this. You have thought that balance means every day I must do this, 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 and this, and that is too structured. Your existence is in flow. We've discussed this before. You must go with the flow. So there are some days you do more of one thing than another, yet you may do them both. Some days you do more of your 3D job. You do more of what it is that is required of you to make a living or to move forward. Other days you have more time and you can take time to pay attention to your body and discuss and eat and look at what is going on. Other times you have more time where you can go and have spiritual experiences or retreat or just stay at home and be quiet and meditate. Listen to music. Do whatever it is that brings you joy. You must have that balance in the whole picture, even if you cannot have it in the single moment of a day. You must have that balance in the broader scope of your life, even if it is not time right now for that complete balance in each moment. So we ask of you to think of your life. The span that you have here is relatively short compared to the span of life that we have. And so we want you to understand that we see it from a higher dimension. We see it from a much longer time frame. We see it from a very different space. And so from there, we can say that you may have in your time, a year, a 365-day work. And you feel tired and exhausted, but we know that what is coming next is a break and time for you to regenerate, rejuvenate, feel better. The balance is a bigger picture balance than a single moment balance. So please think about this. Think about this each day. Think about this as you are going through your day and say, today is a day to this. Today is a day to work. Today is a day to meditate. Today is a day to focus on food and health. Today is a day to work on my shadow or my mental capacity, to study, to learn. But balance in the whole picture. Balance in the whole picture is so important. Again, do not misunderstand us. We are not saying that balance every moment, because that is not possible. In your realm, it is not. Your realm is thick. Your realm is sometimes like molasses. Sometimes it is hard. Sometimes you feel that you are going through the drudge, and you may be. But just know that there is light on the other side, and that light will give you more balance. So just know that you must take care of yourself. You must find time for play. You must find time for your spirituality. But it may not be this moment. It may be in the morning. It may be next week. It may be on the weekend. It does not matter, but you must find it. So both, it is not every moment you will feel completely balanced. In this dimension that you're in, that is not possible. And you must find time, make time in your bigger picture to have balance. So in the bigger picture, we do ask that you do find time for the different aspects of who you are, that you do find time for your own health and balance, so that you do not burn out, you do not find yourself exhausted. Yet, how can you bring joy? How can you bring love? How can you bring that compassion to yourself? so you can find that space that is right for you, that balance that is correct for your being. It will be different for each of you. And it is important that you find what works for you, your friends, and your family. So you can stay connected, you can stay balanced, even when things are stressful. Balance is an interesting concept. Balance needs to expand in your mind the meaning of this word. We ask that you open and look at yourself and what is balance for you? What is balance in your life? And how does that work? Take that moment in your day, in your week, in your month to find that for you, to find that space of balance.
As has been stated, balance requires that you look at the whole picture of your life. Most of you, and rightfully so, as you have been taught to do this, simply look at the fragment of your life that's immediately in front of you. It is what occupies your mind. Your mind looks at what's immediately happening and it goes, what do we need to do about this? What is right? What is wrong in this situation? And on and so forth. We are asking you in your movement to balance, and yes, it does require movement to balance. We are asking of you that you look at a broader picture. Not just in the moment that you are currently in. Yes, we do want you to be present to the moment, but we want you, as you are struggling in that moment, as you are laughing in that moment, as whatever is being done in that moment, we would like you to look wider. This moment is not all of your experience. It is all of your experience in the moment, but it is not all of your collective experience. There was a point in your life you were a child and you spent your time playing and imagining. This did not create an imbalance. It was what was perfect at that moment. There may be a time now where you are in the classroom or you are in the office and all of your time and all of your attention is going to this at this time. It is no longer spent in play and imagination, and this is appropriate. There may be a time in your future where you once again are in play and imagination, and that will be appropriate. Do not believe that you must do it all in every moment. Each moment stands of itself. Each moment gives you fullness in that moment. But do not allow your mind to collapse into that moment. Just experience that moment and know that there is more. We are speaking at this moment of only your physical life now. But as many of you know, as you continue the process of awakening, of expanding, as tapping into your divine self, you begin to recognize other moments from other times, other planes, other dimensions within those planes. And now you are integrating those memories, those feelings, those experiences. This too is about balance. And remembering at all times, within every moment, that you are whole, you are complete, and you are light itself. Part of balance is remembering fully your wholeness. This does not mean that you are in your wholeness, you are all light or all dark. That is not balance. Balance means in your wholeness you have light, you have dark, you have gray. within you. This is balance. Own all of these experiences. Own all of these parts of your fullness. For in totality, you are all. There cannot actually be a moment in spirit where you are not fully balanced. There can only be that moment when you are in duality, when you are captured by your ego state, in which you must say, I am separate from. By the way, this is the ultimate imbalance, is believing you are separate. You are not. But in those moments, we are asking you, when you feel separate, to take a deep breath, to go back to that inner temple within your heart, to reunite with your divine higher self, to breathe into that moment the knowing that you have, the knowing that you are, and see if it does not dissipate the angst, the anxiety, the worry that your ego puts forward. This is true balance. True balance is remembering I am source. I am all. I am whole. For when you are accepting of this wholeness, when you are in remembrance of this wholeness, you will feel different. You will act different. You will speak differently. This is the balance we ask you to seek, the balance of wholeness, the balance of completeness. This is why we are saying, learn to balance. It begins with accepting the opposites that exist within you. And by recognizing it takes your left foot and your right foot to stand in balance. Balance. Breathe into this. Integrate your higher self into your daily life. Balance. Remember. Love.
We wish to give you a clue that will help you find balance in your life. It is called being present. Being present sounds easy, but it is not. Imagine in your mind the person spinning plates on sticks, and they are spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning. They must be fully present or they will all fall and break. If you find yourself doing a task and you are able to stay fully present inside the task that you are doing, you will find a peace that comes over you. You will find that the moment of time expands and more is able to be accomplished in a small time frame. And when you can do this and stay in a meditative state as you are working at your job, if you can go to that place where you are centered and present in the moment, you will find that whatever you do will work better. You will find more peace. You will find more spirituality in everything that you do. You will find more space inside of yourself. We are giving you this hint that if you can be present in whatever you are doing or experiencing, if you are even driving down the road, if you have 14 things taking place and your mind is everywhere else, you will not be present to the driving. You need to be present to the driving. You need to be present to your meditation, to your music. Be present to your experience. For if you are not present in your experience, you will miss it. And you will wake up one day and go, where did my life go? What happened? I lost time. Years have gone by and I don't remember because I was not present. So when you do something, when you are with someone, when you see a client, when you are talking to someone, be present with them. And you will find that your life will have more balance. When you are off balance, we see this. It looks like this to us. It looks as though you are doing those plates in the air and you are dropping them because you are not present. You are thinking and going in so many different directions. This is harmful. This is not good for you on any level. To be present in the experience of whatever you are doing is going to bring you peace. Many of you seek this. You seek for more peace in your life. You seek for more things to flow, as we have discussed before. You seek for more things to work in your life, for roadblocks to move out of the way. The way to do that is presence. Presence. So right now, I wish for you to breathe. And we wish for you to actually feel your body. Feel what you are like in the chair. Feel what you are like in your clothing. Feel the hair on your head, face, whatever. We wish for you to be present to this experience that is happening. Feel the energy around you as we talk. Feel the energy inside you as it flows. Be present to this experience. This experience can be, as any task you do or anything you experience, meditative in and of itself. And the way that that happens is that you are more present in the moment. You are more fully aware of what is going on, both inside of you and in the situation. You feel the energies around you. You feel the energies inside you. You feel the experience, and you are watching the experience, but you are fully there in the experience. Too often, when you are out of balance, it is because you have not been present. You have been going too many different directions and too many different ways, and you have not been present to your own life. Do not miss out on your life. Do not miss out on your family. Do not miss out on your friends and your loves. Be present to the experience. Not living in the past, not hoping for the future, but being in the moment. And when you are there in that moment, time stands still. And you are able to feel the energies around you, the energies of the universe, the energies within you. And from this space, you find that you have more balance because things get done faster, things accomplish better, things feel better. You feel more energy, you feel more connected, you feel more spiritual. But it is required of you to be present. Be present. Not worrying about tomorrow. Tomorrow will come whether you worry about it or not. The past has happened whether you think about it or not. All that you have is right now. We know that you know this in your mind. You have been told this from many different ways. This is not new information, but we see that you still are not doing it. We see that if you wish for things to work for you, if you wish for things to balance in your life as a whole, the way to do this is to be more present in the now. Be more present in the moment. Be more present right here. Mentally, physically, emotionally, and with your community. Do not miss out. Do not miss what is right in front of you. wishing for something different, longing for something that was. Be in the moment. Feel the energy. Know that you are loved. Feel the compassion that is all around you. And know that it is good and it is right. Even if it does not seem it, timing will show when it is ready. Timing of what is next will come, regardless of whether you worry about it or not. So the most important thing for balance in your life is to learn the ability to, in every moment, be fully present with yourself and the people in front of you. If you can do that, you will find the joy that will rise. You will find the compassion that is there. You will connect with your own higher self, all by this one thing, being more present to your own experience. Be more present in yourself for more balance in your life.
This presence has many gifts. So yes, your present has presence. One of these is as you move, and this is again about balance, as you move out of your mind. Yes, as you move out of your mind and into your heart, you will notice many, many changes. We are reminded that the Tricia body at one time long ago attended a ceremony with a Lakota medicine man. And one of the first things that he said was, "You white people think too much." We understand this to be true. We do not, however, limit it to color. Humans think too much. You become trapped in your mind with all of the what ifs and the if onlys and all the worries and all the fears and all the different permutations of what could happen, what should happen, what will happen. None of this is in stone in your life. It is all fluid as you move through life. Move from your mind. Do not let your mind make decisions only. It is important. We know you have a brain. We know you must use it to make logical choices sometimes. But do not forget to own the choices made by your heart. Better yet, combine mind and heart so that you may relax into your life. When you move out of your mind, we will give you an example. Let us say that you are on a busy day. You have been doing whatever it is that your bodies do for your daily efforts. And it is now time for you to have a snack. And you have in your hand a peeled, beautiful, delicious orange. How many of you, holding that orange, would even notice its aroma? How many of you would be in your mind going, well, I have 15 minutes break, I have to eat this now, and I need to do this, and I need to do that, and you don't even know the beauty, the excitement of your nose, of your olfactory senses over just the smell of that orange. And now you take a bite of that orange, one simple slice. Do you feel the joy of your taste buds as that explodes within your mouth? Do you feel the joy, the exuberance, the enthusiasm of every cell in your body as it feels the nutrition flowing into it from this divine fruit in your hand? This is what presence brings. This is what balance brings. It brings you a full life. It brings you a life that is all encompassing. It does not take away from anything. You have literally all the time in the world. Yes, we will say that again. You have all the time in the world. There is no hurry. The only hurry is in your mind. Turn it off. Turn it off. Be present. We say to you each week, feel the chair beneath you. Feel the clothing on your body. Feel the coolness of the air against your flesh. This is done so that you will become present, that you will open to the 99% of your life that you ignore daily. Move from your mind to your heart. Embrace your senses. You are a sensate being. This is the beauty of form. You ask us, you say, what is it like where you are? Where we are, we do not taste chocolate. We do not taste that orange. These are things that are part and parcel of the human form. Yes, we have other experiences. We do have joys. We do have families. We do have all these things in our existences here, but it is not the same as when you are in human form. Be present to that form. You have a very, very short time in this particular form that you are now. Embrace it. Enjoy it. Do not hurry it along. Do not wish it for the future, because when you get to the future, you will wish for the past. Embrace it. Breathe into your life. Feel into your life. Be present in your life. It is your life. It is your time in form. Do not become so obsessed with society's teachings. Do not become so obsessed with society's fears. Come back to your center. Come back to that heart of hearts. Be present from here. Yes, use your brain to work through the challenges you may experience, but trust your heart to guide your brain. This is the ultimate in balance, mind and heart. Together, this will make your human experience function more fluidly, more peacefully. It will simply make your life your life. No judgment, just the enjoyment of being in form, by being present, by being balanced, and knowing that you, each of you, at every moment can connect to all of who you are, and thus feel all of the experiences of form. This is what we wish for you. This is what we know you can attain. This ability to move from head to heart, to put the two to work together, is the next ascension for most of you. There are many, but this is the next. We will talk more about these things at another time, but know it is you that must take the actions. It is you that must do the breathing. It is you that must release old beliefs that no longer serve. And yes, we understand that in that release there is pain, and there can sometimes be trepidation, because these are deeply held and deeply programmed beliefs. Let them go. They serve you not at this time. They will not serve you as you move higher in vibration. They simply will not. but think of them as stepping stones, not as garbage, because they are stepping stones that have taken you to here. You could not be here now. You could not be hearing our words now had you not had this base beneath you to begin with. Never, ever, ever pass judgment on who you were in the past. It is simply who you were at that moment in time, and it took you to here. As a matter of fact, love all of your past. Does not mean you have to like it, but love it. This too is about balance. And with this we leave you. Thank you for your time.
And so it is.